Second thing that I think leaders can do that are feeling overwhelmed right now. Right? We just spoke about the need for leaders to be able to stop saying yes so often and to be able to say, when do you need that by? I think a second thing leaders can do to prevent overwhelm for themselves is actually to be a little bit kind to themselves and set meetings up in their diary for themselves. Right? If you're a busy leader, you know that people look at your calendar and they set plenty of meetings for you that you've got to attend and go to, and that can feel quite overwhelming. But I think a simple thing leaders can do to get some time back is just create meetings for yourself in your diary. One suggestion I had with a client recently was 3 times a week for an hour at a time that when people generally aren't bothering too much, is to set an hour for themselves, say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so they can just get their stuff done. I think there's nothing more frustrating than as a leader who feels like I've constantly got to be available to everybody, the door's always open or always firefighting, that you never get some fixed, clear airtime to get your own tasks done. So in setting that meeting for yourself and then respecting that time for yourself, actually creating space to get things done so that you can start a task and finish a task in the same time period. When I have clients come to me and say, I can never get things done, or I'm constantly going back to things, as because they're being interrupted all the time and they're not respecting their own time as much as their team members are respecting theirs. Right? So in doing this, actually taking some of your own time back so that you can start and finish your task in the same thought process rather than keep coming back to it again and again and again. And I have been asked, well, won't people just come and knock on a door or do anything anyway? Not if you tell them that's what you're doing. Right? If you were really clear with your team and saying, I can't get much of my task done right now, I'm available all the time, I'm just creating an hour in my diary to get these things done, can you leave me alone? More often than not, they're going to respect that. Right? And it seems like you're not available to your team, but it's an hour. Right? There's plenty of time beforehand, there's time afterwards. Giving yourself that time and that clear time to do things is the gift that a leader can give to themselves.